I wake up because I wake up out of the dream when I always have, when I think said it one, which is water. I wake up and see a bunch of water. Me a dream for about 5 years now. I think when Melissa come, that was the water me that dream see, but no, more water come Jamaica. Wally more water come. I'ma confirm it. Because when me wake, me show you God give message. You see when me wake, and me got a bathroom, I pull out my phone and it's a video with a lady. I talk to her, I tell her about the drilling. Where I go on, or I go on a Pedro bank. This touched me because Pedro bank is the bread basket, my community, right? Meaning say, I go post the video. Maybe not. I go post the video because YouTube take my monetization because I keep posting certain videos. So I go try post the video, if not on here, on my Instagram. I gonna say for myself. The drilling where I go on. If this drilling go on a Pedro key, right? Because that's how we call it. We not call it Pedro Bank. We call it Pedro key. If this drilling go on a Pedro key, Jamaica, the tsunami, with the little island, I go under. It a go make Melissa look like a swimming pool. You understand that? For about 4 years now, me I get this dream. And every time I get the dream, I see my father and pity them a run. Right? But when them a run, I always lose a child. So I never talk about it because you know church and everything then teaches say when you talk about certain dreams, you bring it to reality. So I try to keep it to myself. But when me asleep like a while, and the same dream come back to me, me jump up, me go a bathroom. You know, as like everybody else. And me carry my phone. Forget this your news update. Say Andrew signed the contract and gave the go ahead for them start drill oil from Pedro Key. Pedro Key is the bread basket for every fishing village in a Jamaica. Me I say this as a Claritonian. Me I say this as a person who live a Rocky Point, born and grew up on the seafront, live watch my parents, everybody in the community. Live on the sea, we got Pedro Key, go buy the fish. A Pedro Key, we go do the diving, bring back the fish. All our people, little Ochi people from St. Elizabeth, everybody come to this little community. For all who don't know which community Rocky Point is, everybody knows Killy Bang song. The plane just crashed with the coke. Other community, yeah. Other water, yeah. The plane still down there right now. Less than half a mile from my yard is how we walk to the beach. You hear me say? Me no say drive. That means say, when they start drill a Pedro Key, first and foremost, before me could talk about before they started drilling, hungry I go kill my community. Because without Pedro Key, we can't eat. Without Pedro Key, nobody picnic can go to school. Without Pedro Key, we don't exist. You understand what I'm telling you? Without Peter Key, we not exist down here, so. And you know what hurts the most? You see, down here, so, a die-hearted labor right community. You see, down here, so, they don't vote for nothing but labor right. Yeah, me I tell you, me myself did rate Andrew. Me myself did I speak good for Andrew. But when me see what really I go on, then say not because you love your pitney, you know fi cover up in deeds. So not because me did rate Andrew. Me not go hide and talk say, if Andrew allow this we go on, me not ask you Jamaica. Me not beg you to believe me. Me not tell you to believe me. But me a tell you say, a water where I go come, I go make Melissa down and St. Elizabeth look like we just dive off in a one pool. That's how bad it a go be. And understand me I tell you say? PJ Key affects the whole Caribbean. PJ Key, everything we go on at PJ Key, people from Haiti, people from Cuba, people from everywhere we have water. You can find them at PJ Key because they come there on boat to come buy fish. So this is not just a, oh, Jamaica I go feel it. The Caribbean I go feel it. But is it true me is a Jamaican and a few Prime Minister just sign the paper. I go even go as far as saying allegedly to disbelieve. Me don't want to believe I first something this. Not even when my mama did dead, me never ask God to make me disbelieve that. Because me know say I cycle at life. But you see, if Andrew Holness really allow this drilling to act my PJ Key, every single human being in other country I go feel it. Not just Clarendon, not just Manchester, not just St. Elizabeth, not just Portland, Westmoreland, Hanover, and the water coast. Them. And not just we want to feel like how everybody sit down right now and I watch our governments allow St. Westmoreland and those parishes to wither away to just public aid. Public aid alone can't fix the parish them. In Andrew's words, him open the airports, him open the roads, him do the things that was necessary to allow private aid to come in. So Mr. Wellness, as one of your supporters, come and ask you something. All the way you list out in your press conference say you do. Isn't that the job of the government? Isn't that why when you take money out of every government worker check? Call taxes? Isn't that what our taxes are supposed to do? Isn't it that our taxes are supposed to open the roads? Isn't it that the taxes are supposed to get the airport ready? And by the way, what airport you get ready? Montego Bay when I no current? Or Kingston we never touch? Which one? Oh, you mean a new one? A new one we're not open. A private one. We make half of the James Bond man. We not nothing to do with a Jamaican. That one day. Because this rich white man used to come here back in the days come make a movie. So yeah, let's give him an airport. Because he loves Jamaica so much. So what about us the Jamaicans who love Jamaica? We no matter. Few vice no count. Few like a $50, $100, $1,000 no count. Eh? Or if we labor no count. Because no for we no pay tax, but some of us do. So what happened to the ones that do? If we tax no count. Andrew, you need to fix this. Me not care if you fix anything else. But you need to fix this. That deal, yeah? That deal, yeah, where you do, that one, yeah? PJ Key, Andrew. Pijo key. Pijo bank. Pijo key. Andrew, Jamaicans, we all know Jamaica sits at the top of a volcanic eruption. Jamaica is not an island. Guys, it's time for school. Yeah, everybody get up. Time for brush teeth. It's after 6.
It's not.
What?
It's not good teacher.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the video I was watching on the phone. Oh, no, pause it and you can watch it when you come back from school. Alright, sorry about that, guys. As me did I say. Let me try, because I wake up a bit of them, so I try not get too... Alright, make we take a couple step backs, right? Step back, right, people? Make we take a couple step back and kind of analyze what's really happening. Because me sit down, you know, and me I watch whole heap of we leaders. Whole heap of we leaders, meaning entertainers. You no go on to school. Go and go get ready, you know, can't. Naila go. Me sit down and me I watch whole heap of we leaders. Turn off the garage light, guys. Right? And when I say leaders, me not just talk politician. Me I talk entertainers. Me I talk tribe leaders. Me I talk to quite a few people. Me sit down and I watch a lot of our leaders collecting aids, smiling for the camera, doing what they are ordained to do in the sense of political views. But I really want to know if it is that simple for we as Jamaicans just sit down and me know we donks. Me know I we bright. Me know we are the best at speaking up or nothing when it comes to being intellectual. But me I gotta say, me think we have common sense enough to the point where we know when man a trick we know when people are take we for idiot, we know when certain things are go on. Me think as Jamaicans that was one of our first character. It we use survive everywhere we go. It our number one thing. So where is it when it comes to using that character at home, here, panisile, with our leaders? Because we have so much to say about Donald Trump. We have so much to say about Putin. We have so much to say about all these leaders across the world. But what do we have to say about our leaders? Labor rights supporters like myself here. One have to say when uno pick me to school right now and through part program I send them but they not no textbook. But we as the so-called labor rights supporters, us, we, because we put Andrew in a power and no PMP, so we can't cause the PMP people right now. Let us, the labor rights, talk for a second amongst each other. We're supposed to can do that as labor rights because we are brothers and sisters in the party, right? We leader right now where we put in a power. Sign a deal for drilling one pan a little island called Pijo Key. We're not even there. I'm going to say not even there 10,000 miles from the island. One little place where people go on boat because every day they have boat left from my district in a Pijo Key, you know. Every single day. There's not a day that goes by in my community where a boat not got a Pijo Key. Because as me telling you earlier in the video, Pijo Key a few bread basket. It we eat, live, build we house them, send we pitney and go foreign, send we pitney and go school, eat our bread basket. We don't have too much teacher down here. We don't even have 10 teacher down here. We don't have 5 adults right now where we can pine pan and say him a teacher, him a doctor, him a nurse. No. But we have more than 100 people down here where we can pine pan and say him a fisherwoman, him a diver, him a fish vendor, him a fish, anywhere you go in this community. Right? A Pijo Key. I think me elaborate enough how much Pijo Key is important to this district. Anybody who know politics know say Rocky Point is JLP's #1 supporting constituency in the whole Clarendon, yeah. A Rocky Point Labour right get the most vote. Everybody, and if you don't know, go look it up. For you last and share a days come right up. A Rocky Pint, a green, you can't come here and talk about no orange. You may I tell you? For your orange, you lose. I saw this here place around. This a place that come like Tivoli when it come to green. That means that no other party can win, nah win. You understand me, I tell you? Me, the pan road out there and witness with my 2 eye Andrew Wellness coming at this community. And me, I tell you, say, he come like a God. He come like a when me I watch Jesus show. And you see Jesus come and the people them a follow back at him. Bro, God as they call him, or as we call him. So for me can live, for hear, this year breaking news, say Andrew sign, deal, for oil drilling going to PJK. First of all, did Andrew do a press conference addressing us, the people as a nation, say, we have oil? You don't know say that is class for we as the people, the Andrew for come in front of. You remember say how we Andrew I work for? Me sit down, you know. And me listen to some press conference and as me say, whether I don't believe it or not, I love Andrew because me, if you don't watch my videos and if you know supporters of mine, anytime me talk about politics, me not nothing bad to say about Andrew in my previous videos them. Me ever talk about how me never see garbage truck come on my district before and for 100-ton prime minister me see garbage truck. Me ever talk about how we never have a road and for 100-ton prime minister we get like a patchings. So me not take them as something from him. But guess what? You know some things when me talk when me never talk on camera, me tell you no. Me talk say. You see all of those things that Andrew is doing? Andrew fi tell the people who are pay for and where they want. Because they not come free. He money them with these outside corporations donated to him. Prior to Melissa when take fixed road and give free healthcare and all these things. Those people had requirements. Those people demanded things. But Andrew never tell with a part there. He just come out and tell with the pretty part. So I blame myself a little bit for allowing people with me know to vote without telling them or educating them of what's really going on. Because yes, it's nice that we get road and it's nice that we get hospital and it's nice that we get all these things. But who's paying for it? You understand? 2, Andrew, as a government, isn't it a victorious moment when a country, an island, a place discovers things like gold, oil, any type of valuable mineral? It's a victorious moment for the country based on my knowledge because that would mean wealth, money coming in for the economy. So why would you discover oil in a Jamaica coastal waters? And me no see out of me too, yeah. All of my followers, all of my viewers, if you no see and it did miss me, send it come give me. You're garbage truck the way me a talk about. So me a ask Uno. Those are 2 big moves that Andrew Holness hide from we as him supporters. So me can't sit down here so now and say, boy, I'm still a Andrew supporter when me clearly see what I want. No. I have to love the country, myself, me pickney them, the generation to come more than me love the Prime Minister. Because the Prime Minister was not there for us to praise him. The Prime Minister is in position to work for us, to make us better. Not to burden us and stress us out more. Right? I do a video the other day and I talk about the land situation. I said to you, say, with everything that's happening in St. Elizabeth, if what we are seeing and hearing in the media is true that Andrew is demanding IDs and stuff from these citizens, the land them gone. Because here in my community, amount of mansion where they are. And 3/4 of the people them don't have title because them get the land from parents. And those people were not educated enough to challenge MPs and challenge councillors when they were selling lands. Because they looked up to them, they respected them, so they trusted them. So they purchased these lands and never got titles. Now, a disaster happens. What's up, Nyla?
Why goes slightly smile and 2 teeth are gone, so you look so funny.
Okay, go and go brush your teeth and go to school. So what I'm simply saying is, that cut me off. With the whole land situation, them people ain't not get back them properties. Those lands are gone. Who do you think is going to purchase those lands? Have you seen the price of land lately? Eh? A typical Jamaican can't afford land right now. That's why they go capture riverbank and riverbed. You know, see when Melissa come over there, 3/4 house them a riverbed there. You know, see when Melissa come over there, 3/4 house them sit down in a seafront. Let's be honest. Because people have a resolute to capturing lands. Nobody can afford to really buy a land. Because a man can't really save up $3 million and go take it buy a land. How he build a house? So he have to pick one. He capture a piece of land and he go build a house on it. He can't buy the two. So who do you think is going to buy these lands that these people have no title for? The most we can pray for right now is that when these outsiders or people come to buy the properties, we can only hope some of them have conscience and actually give the people what their properties are worth, rather than just cheat them out of it and roll with the government. You know so what I'm showing you? Let me break down what I'm showing you. Right now, we're in a position where our government don't care about us. We're going to have to decide to pray that the outsider who is coming have conscience. Because when he come, he can come directly to me and you and say, Miss Jones, boy, you lose your property, you know. Me I give you $1 million for this. You see, if Miss Jones say no, him have a choice now. If he say, all right, Miss Jones, me I give you $5 million. Or he can say, you know what? Fuck you, Miss Jones. Me I got a tax office. And he got a tax office. Talk to the tax office. Let them know he want to purchase the property. Them come and do a survey. And he pay a tax office the money. And guess what now? Miss Jones end up with nothing and she cannot do nothing because she don't have ownership. So you either, now you're in a position where you're forced to take the scraps that you're given or you do without. And that's how go on, you know. As big as your house be, as big as your whatever property you have be. Because based on what I am hearing is, for Andrew to give you aid, you have to have title. Because that is the only way you can go down in a government book. If you say you're going to pay taxes or if you say you're going to contribute by paying taxes going forward. So you have to have some type of document to show a formal ownership. So you can't get government aid because you don't know title. What's your next solution? Oh, maybe turn to a bank. A bank love give loan. Where you go use as collateral? You don't have no title. Your car don't mash up, I don't flood out and gone underwater. Insurance company I take 50 years to deal with that. If you did have full coverage. So now, what you do? Put your hand on your head. Because you can't get loan, you don't have title. You can't get government aid because you don't have title. What are you forced to do? Go down on your hand and pray for your property and the one when nobody want. Because if them want it, them are come feet. See how simple? That's why when me talk to Jamaicans and they love say, that can't happen. Oh, that's impossible. I like for use Senti as an example to show them how possible things can become overnight. Can never 12 year, 10 year, 5 year, or 6 year. It takes to do this. A couple hours. Melissa never even turn 24. Eh? You don't think about it something there? Rather than to point fingers at the people who are trying up, no, yeah, and I run, I don't busy, I run back a politician. Sit down and think about what people like me are telling us say. Because this is the lowest format for me to break it down, you know. I can't break it down no more simple. And Andrew now go come break it down for no, because if him find aisle somewhere like Pijo Key, where they're right out there, so any little local man can jump on one boat and go as long as he have gas and a good engine. Can go Pijo Key. Me not telling you about no 5 day, 6 day, 7 day trip. Me I telling you about a 7 hour, 10 hour. Based on the captain where I see a boat trip. So I know like so PJ Key basically come like a Jamaica, Eddie. A Jamaica, a part of Jamaica. So telling yourself so them a go drill aisle in a part of little Jamaica. And me not telling you something by hearsay in the sense of it not really real. It will not have no smartphones in our hand. Look it up. Type in TVJ News. Type in CVM News. Type in Jamaica Breaking News. You know, watch everything on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok every day. At time for you to start watch things that are beneficial. At time for you to start watch things one can control before it get out of control. Because it's going to get out of our control. You see the tribes them? See the whole of them are signed with government there. See the Rasta them? Yes. The Rasta them. See the whole of them are signed with LGBTQ and the government there. So who is going to stand up for Jamaica? Who is going to stand up for their children? If nobody is going to stand up for the country, who is going to stand up for their child? Your daughter, your son, where you say you love so much. Because at the rate that the country is going, you see daughter where you say you're going to be a doctor, in can't beat. Because to study to be a doctor is not free. To study to be a doctor is not cheap. If you can't afford primary school booklets, you think you afford high school and college? Think, people. Up no mind. Policeman salary can't afford 2 pitney booklets and pay bills. Nathan and Ethan, go brush your teeth. I'm probably going to have to leave you guys and go be a mother in a few, Because them now move. When you go brush your teeth, guys, it's time to go to school. Remember school over early? So if 2025 right now, remember when me I grew up, police or something where Pitney used to say, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a policeman. I remember when I watched Renita Adams' interview, and that's something he said. He said he doesn't care if he dies as a police officer because from he was a little boy. It was an interview and profile, so you guys can go look it up to verify my information. For sure how long me a pre-things. He said when he was a little boy, he always visioned himself to be a police officer. Because he knew he needed to help his country and he just loved it. And we as Jamaican citizens watch that man become a great police officer. Some people disagree, but that is due to our hypocrisy of the fact that some of us have gunman, cousin, gunman, brother, and gunman pitney. So we feel like, say, if we one better than Pauline, one or Susan, one. No. In my opinion, whether a Fimi or a Fio at the end of the day, if I'm a bad man, a bad man. I just say everybody grew up and pick them choice. You understand? So, we watched him become a police officer because that's something youths used to want to become. No youth no want to turn police officer again just to be a police officer. Because them check can't take care of them family. If them have 2 pitney and a car and a 2 or a 3 bedroom house, them have to hustle on the side. And night time them have to go club door and strip all these different club doors and hustle as security guard. Them have to in a people party and hustle. Daytime them have to mess with taxi driver left, right and center. Because if them not do that, them can't make them monthly income. Then can't cover them bills. And if you can't cover your bills, what happen? Yard mash up. That shouldn't be. And these are the same people who protect the government. These are the same men that get up every day and go bear arms. At time for no wake up. Wise up now. Because when PJ Key come over, I roll away. And I just fish a woman or fisherman. I roll away. Just like how right now, everybody sit down with camera in their face. I talk about how hand and clean up down a senti. Hand and clean up. Guess what? You see when the bacteria then broke out and the breeze lift up everything, I roll away oh sick. I roll away or drop down. I roll away or turn over. I not just senti people. I not just West people. At the entire island. Because breeze spares nowhere. The ear go everywhere. Yeah, me I tell you no? So man, me hear them on the news. Me I listen to TVJ news yesterday when me a bed. And me hear them talk about some mosquito. Where they say a outbreak of St. Anne. And how them terrible. And these mosquitoes, when they bite you, them give you much disease. And even when you run them, they now move. So basically, these mosquitoes, me want to ask the agricultural sector or whichever department responds to that something that is. If this species was not a species that was here before, nobody can tell we say Melissa carry over. How we reach here? I water breed it. That specific one day. Cause to me that one they sound like a generic. Listening to the news when they were talking about the biology of this mosquito. That the mosquito they sound like something we make in a lab to me. That not sound like mosquito we water breed. Water breed mosquito where you clappy and it dead. And you hear them in your ears that goes zing. Water no breed mosquito when you licking get up and fly. So to me, them the mosquito they not sound regular. And if so, these mosquitoes are there in St. Anne and uno aware. Why not try uno best to contain it? No, we Prime Minister come and tell we say up in road and he up in airport and he up in this. So we should stop spreading rumors about him not doing anything. Andrew, you see, if I never one thing I tell you, if you go suck out your mama nasty bumbo clat. But you me love me people, and me no want you deport me. Me I go hold it under. You not no heart. Like a big nose fucker, you not no heart. Me did think you have heart. Me did a ride for you. And me did a cuss people and I say, boy, I people and me blame because them demand so much from you. Because they want you do everything and they not pay taxes. But Andrew, you're gone farther than just taxes. You're gone too far now, man. When you go make people drill your key, when you go give outsiders when you have no love for Jamaica, they don't know nothing about a Jamaican. When you go give them the people the okay to go ahead and drill a place where you know say your whole country depend on, you're evil. When you are going to give outsiders the go ahead to come in and take poor people out of their house, where you know say they can't build back. Because cement at $1,800 bag. Minimum wage is what, $13,000 to $15,000? How much bag of cement can a person buy out of that on a weekly basis? Just to try build a one room. Right? How long will an individual have to save, if possible? Because we're going to use local districts like mine. You say, me go as saying, a monthly rent is as low as $6,000. Right? Me go so low. Right? Hold on, I try to get emotional because my kids them there. But the average, so me I go say $6,000. Go get ready, Doran. You can always watch the video later. Go get ready. You can say the average rent is $6,000, right? So we'll say 13,000 weekly. 4 10s 40, right? 4 3s 12. So that's 53,000. Roughly 53,000 for a month. I could just do like a basic maths, you know. I could do a basic maths of the Jamaican household for a second. Right? So the average Jamaican is supposed to carry home 53,000 because we know the average Jamaican is working minimum wage. Hustling is not considered a part of your job because hustling is not registered. And you don't know about hustling. So we are going to hide it and say, all right, we don't count hustling. Because a person shouldn't have to hustle to take care of them family. They're supposed to can work and come home, and hustling is a choice, right? So we are going to say the average Jamaican carry home $53,000 for the month. Your rent is $6,000, so they say you're left with what, 47. Then your light bill, if you have, say, a 2-bedroom house, and you have a pitney them with the TV, the fridge, the fan, the machine. Not even machine, because poor people don't have that. So make we go say the TV, the fans, the lights, the fridge, right? And the internet something. Because that's what we are going to say majority of households definitely have those 5 things. The light bill I go come to about $7,000 to $10,000 fee month. So you minus that now from the 47,000, leave you with 30. You minus 10 left 37,000 now, right? From that 37,000, my district, most kids only take one taxi. So me also they fear $100 for go to school, $100 for come back. That's $200. So for the week, on average, one child taxi fare alone is $1,000, right? So put in that way, we are going to factor in lunch money overall and say each pitney must at least get one $600. I say this, say six. I say this because that's what I give my kids. Mind you, my kids not pay a taxi fare. Party at school at $300. So if you give pitney anything less than $600, somewhere during that day, the pitney hungry. And that's a child when I take taxi. Because if party at $300, one juice, I want next $100. School not even sell bag juice every time I go over there and look at me can't get it. I will rarely find bag juice in a school. Right? And bag juice at $70, $80. Same way. So $400 I pick the lunch out I feel day. That are not even breaking out, just the lunch. Because patty at 300, bag juice at 100. That's $400. Go and go get ready, Doran, and don't make me have to tell you again.
Bag juice are for $70, $80 again, for $50.
$50, okay. Good. Right? So $400 fee in lunch for them eat. And then you add one next $200, $150, because you know one chips and one juicy break. So you look funny as me say one $600 average, you give one pitney for lunch. 656 is 30, so that's $3,000 a week for one pitney. And me I want to know say, as Jamaicans, you rarely find a household with one child. Most households consist of 3 or more pitney. But we are going to run the census here with 2. But you know, I just said to you, most households in Jamaica consist of 3 or more children. This matter me I go do, me I go use 2. Because the new Jamaica 2 things hard, people are try run for even having pitney. Gone are the days when people have 5, 6, 7 pitney. I pay 1 and 2 now. Because you can't feed them. Alright? So 2 pitney lunch money for a week is $6,000. 6 4 is 24. So now you have to take $24,000 from your little $37,000. So now you're left with what? $13,000? So? So yeah, that the $13,000 now, you know. If you buy grocery, if you pay your water rate, if you pay a little car note if you have one, if you don't have a car note, if you pay your lunch for carry you through the day, if you go where you are go and do where you are do so much things. You come out a year like a $13,000 change. So come on. Make it work. And I do this math on a one household income because let's be real. Most households are running off a one income. Daddy either not did it or daddy not work. And me say daddy because in most households, at the mama them a do what them a do. And that's just the honest truth. You have households that the fathers are in charge. You have households that are 2 income. But we're talking about the majority here. So let me just show you. So ask yourself this. What we really do as a Jamaican when we put leaders in a power way, not even a factor in our daily life. These are things we think about as adults, you know. This is just basic things to think about, just as an adult. These are things to think about before you have pitney. These are things to think about before you move out of your parents' house. Because these are the things that tells the adult you are. These are the things that puts your value in society as an adult. And I say this because me a mother, me a person, me a adult in a society right now. I've been the girl that was at the lowest. I've been the girl that has been in many places throughout my life. So me can tell the difference when me get in treatment in respect. All of that goes based on your value as an adult in life. So for all of you guys watching, just know that. So you see, fine, you consider yourself, because you can be 16 and tell yourself say you're adult. You can be 42 and you still not become an adult yet. Because until you consider that, you're not reach yet, you're not ready. But yet still here we are jumping up and voting and carrying on and dieted PMP, dieted labor right, when these leaders aren't factoring our daily lifestyle or our daily requirements just as citizens. Me not put in leisure yet. Me not put in goat for one food yet. Me not put in buy pitting them one KFC meal yet for month, a week. No, me not put in none of that yet. And the money done already. So when me see for me prime minister, can I go call him for me prime minister? Cause during election and everything, you can't tell me nothing about Andrew. Who? You want me cuss out your class? Say something about Andrew, make I done you. If you're bad. Right? So me I go say, when me see we leader on TV, I go talk about how much he's doing and how much with it this and how much with it that. It really make me have to sit down and shame. I said, to blood clot, no, Andrew, you shame me. Andrew, me not expect better. Me they expect someone better press conference. Me they expect if you can say, to the fellow Jamaicans who are saying that I am this and I am that and I am this and I am that. We're doing our job. We're behind the scenes building homes. We're doing our job. We're behind the scenes dropping off container homes to the people. And could I show like a video with them? But I know that me get. Me shame like a dog as a labor, right? Me I go say this. Brawling Andrew, me shame like a dog. As a dieted labor, right? Me shame. If you know, say me born in a PMP family and turn me back on the whole of them. And love you. And preach you. And pray and talk about you. So me shame. When me sit down and listen to the press conference yesterday, Andrew, no. Again, me know say you know say we donks. Me know say you know say as a people we don't know better. But that's what you're there for. And that you did find out, Andrew, it better if you did keep we as poor Jamaica. We never see I where you give we and the free health care and the free this and the free that. Me I go speak for myself. And me sure many other Jamaicans I go agree with me when me say this. You see, if me did know say a garbage truck when me see a come round here, and a road where you give we out there so we never have for over 3 decades, because me a 30 years now after me born, we never have road a rocky. You see, if me did know say them they did go come at the cost of everything when me watch my parents work for, possibly my life, me pity them life because we can in here and sleep when the tsunami lick. It's funny enough, me just get up about 2 nights ago, you know, in a middle of my bed, you know. And me and somebody attack and me say to the person, say, you know, say we can in our bed at night and the water just comes so me not trust water. I think I mean my father. A reason I say me not trust water, you know. It come like I just feel, my spirit feel what was coming. Me just never know how. Only if you see today, me I confirm what it is. Andrew go sign contract for drilling. A PJ key. Andrew really? You got Middle East go plant the flag. We not say nothing. We still dance and we still stupid and a dance. That means say you go tell them say we are allies and we're willing to stand with Middle East, you know. Jamaica we look like a one that on the map. Jamaica we have to take magnifying glass, you see it sometime. Go and put flag. Me there and me see a tanker and a missile them and it's something them want to take in, you know. And me sit down and me say to myself, say, what is all of this for? Jamaica never ever ever in a war with nobody from me born till now. Everywhere you go in the world, people love Jamaica and Jamaicans. So when we get them a war missile, when America give with them a something for. That's what me ask myself, you know. Only if you live, you see. No. The puzzle finally a come together. I not reach fully yet. Because there's a lot more I go reveal. Go see what happened around the Tafari. Now the puzzle finally I come together. Finally I make sense. Everything, even when you flew to America and you came back and the news report was, oh, America took Jamaica's prime minister out of line because he refused to give LGBTQ spouses. You remember the news there? It was all a part of the plan for blind we, for make we think say, oh, Prime Minister, ride with we, man. Prime Minister, support everything where we stand for. That's what that was. So when he go over there go do all of them signings there, we turn a blind eye kawa. We see say, oh, them take Andrew out a line at airport of Miami or Florida because him now allow the diplomat. You know, remember when the diplomatic staff forgot what member of parliament, but it was an American here doing his work and he needed his post to be granted status in the country. And Andrew refused. You remember? And it was said that, oh, he was pulled out of the line. At them time, they just start win me over and come here and say, yes, we finally get a prime minister we are rally with we. We finally get a prime minister we are here we. At time, me no know say. A sweet Andrew a sweet, no we belly fi kill we half. A sweet Andrew a sweet, ni pat fi murder we. You know, she say, no, we can't talk. If we turn on, we camera and say certain things, police can't kick down, we do it next day. When in a Jamaica history you ever see that? America alone, me see them something in a movie. When man dey on video and make recording and I speak their mind, you see FBI come boom, 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 and seize. Me never in a history could have known say them something go start up in Jamaica. So are we a dictatorship country now? Is that what we've become? Tell we no, Mr. Wellness, because you hide it from we. You know, make it look like the aisle thing was all hearsay. You know, make it look like when we hearsay, when it came on the news, and it was said that barrels of oil was discovered. No politician never come on news can confirm to we as Jamaicans say, yes, it is true. So we as Jamaicans thought it was all hearsay. That means all the video them where we see with the goal, where man them did have a goal and we say, oh, it not real. All them there's something can real, because we don't know what they are. We don't have a prime minister or a parliamentarian we are come and tell we say, yes, this is real, or no, that is not anymore. We have leaders who are disregarding our very existence. Because never in a history me ever see no country get such a huge breakthrough and then lead and come announce it with joy. But me understand why we not come announce it with joy. Because he no plan to share the earnings and the winning with the people. He no look so. He no plan to stand with the people. He plan to fully in pocket and go because they last term. So fuck them. Fuck whatever happens to them after this. Me have my millions. Me and my picnic them can pack up and leave. But as Buju Banton did say, those that can run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity, a scarce commodity. In this time I pray, when mama spend her last and send you go class. You see, for me got St. Martin, I enjoyed St. Martin. But because of who I am, I couldn't help but to see what was happening in St. Martin. When I landed in St. Martin, the first thing me noticed, which I was very much excited about, was we came off on the tar. But when I came off on the tar, true me love nice things and rich things and big things, me notice say, me see more than 2 dozen jet. Private jet. Big old jet. So me turn to my friend and me say, what heap of money there, man? And laugh. She looked at me and she said, yes. When we leave the airport, me I look on the hills and me I see some mansion, I tell some glass house to bombard. That me sit down. If you don't go watch a video, them will probably hear when me say it. When me say, boy, I look like St. Martin pretty and Jamaica. I swear to you as a Jamaican. And that me say. When me reach there now and, you start, because one thing with me, you see when I travel for locals and food. 2 things that on my travel list. And if it's a country where weed legal, me want to test them weed because I'm a marijuana girl. Me love smoke. Me is a smoker. Me is not a drinker, me is a smoker. So any country me go, me like to test their food, mingle with the locals, and for you mingle with the locals, you might end up on a spliff, right? Me realize that the locals, even though they all seem to be gleaming from the airport down, yes. When you talk to them, they had a depressive vibe to them. So I start drive, I take certain drive by myself. I'm going to go up on the Dutch side, I go up on the irregular side, I turn up on the bridge. I start analyze the place and I realize something. I realized that the locals were living a slave life. All of the locals seem to work in airports, people yard, at hotels. None of the locals could have really said, oh, I own this supermarket, or oh, I own that wholesaler, oh, I own this restaurant. Everybody was working for somebody. And I took it and I said to myself, when I come back to Jamaica and I come out here, I out of the same bar where I like to sit down and drink. And I say, Jamaica, I go become like St. Martin, And they were like, what you mean? I said, because when me did I grow up, they were entrepreneurs. Sit down and water some make teeth, Now in Jamaica, everybody just want to get their money and go on. Everybody love praise big man and bossy. So no slave mentality that we are go back in. When me I grew up, every little youth one grew up for own a house. Now them a tell us the house can't skate pan tool. It's like if people them a go back ways. That can't make tea for everybody, baby. You need a bigger pot. That's why we reach a level where leaders cannot make deals and explore and find things and not even feel like them to come tell we. Because why tell them anyways? They don't care. Why tell them anyways? They won't even make a difference. Half of them can't even vote anyways. They can only jump around and drink beer and wear them colors for excitement. But when the day boils down, they can't even make a X. So why tell them anything anyways? Just tell Mr. Chin so Mr. Chin can tell him Pitney because Pitney are the future generation. And I feel Pitney I go to school and with textbook. For me, I Pitney I really go to school with textbook, right? So why tell them? Them not no contribution to the future. Them not no contribution to Jamaica. You were supposed to wear the one you wear yesterday. Get it? You only went to school for 2 hours. When you really take me for a robot in another. Anyways, we're heading in a place where Jamaicans won't be able to send their kids to school because they don't have no lunch money. They don't have no money. We're heading to a place where Jamaicans will cease to exist because as much as me I try to black out this drilling in a PJ key, me can't black it out. Because me know where I go come from it. I've been seeing it for the last few years, night after night after night. Night after night after night after night. And a boil down now. It is boiling down. For the ones who are going to say me mad, just like I want to say L.A. Lewis mad when L.A. Lewis telling us to storm now come. See them hold him down there now. Huh? I don't really understand. But me I beg you to understand this. Whatever we have to do as Jamaicans, it needs to get done now. Not next year, not the one after. Because when this drilling starts, before me end the live, let me also mention 2 volcanoes out there right next to PJ where they call Lenny. And they call them Lenny and Lenny or Mary and Lenny. But I don't remember what they call them.
Lenny or Lenny.
Something of the sort. I don't remember. You know, have no good phone, them can look them up. 2 volcanoes sits on the pipelines where them are go mine. 2. Remember, so Jamaica itself is a volcano, Because we are at a mountaintop that was risen above sea level based on a volcanic eruption. I saw Jamaica come about. For all who want to say me mad and all who want to say me this and me that, go look it up, go educate on yourself. Don't judge me, educate on yourself. Right? So, in total, you have 3 volcanoes. We are 1, and then you have the next 2. So when they start mine, right? Only thing I got with them 2 volcano there. Big up yourself, Rod. Thank you, I appreciate it. Only thing I got with them 2 volcano there. Only thing they just all sit down and say, oh, ouch, ouch. The drilling now, it just a bother me. Only think that the volcano them all say, or not think the volcano them all erupt. There's a lot of Caribbean. Yes, baby? Because the lighter didn't work. Go and see lighter at this one. Put back on that before you light it, because I don't want to.
Ginger can't even eat their mommy.
No, see how much, see how why they were there, yeah? A volcano they use take away it will land for the people. You remember? Say how I just get over for them volcano. You know what is volcano? Volcano I know water, you know. Volcano I know breeze, you know. Volcano is lava. Which part of Jamaica lava can run? One dose of lava and the whole of we did. Remember, you know, if in a volcano, if volcano affect you, you know. The heat from the volcano, you won't be able to inhale. It's gonna be pollution after pollution. Sickness after sickness. Now it sound crazy, right? Because it sound like, damn, she's speaking conspiracy. No. Me just a show no patterns. If you ain't got basic school and primary school, you don't know what science is. If you don't do like early years of high school, you don't know what physics is, you don't know what chemistry is, right? And that me a teach you right now. Me not teach you no hearsay. Me not telling you what me feel like. Me a telling you what is naturally happening when people. Me a telling you cause and effect. You remember that word when teacher used to use in a class? Cause and effect? Well, that me a break down to you right now. Cause and effect. You go out there, you drill. Drilling no mean dig one little hole. So pium 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 with a shovel. Drilling means so no them are going to use some heavy metal. Them all drop some heavy metal pan the sea bottom. You see when they drop the heavy metal they pan the sea bottom, ground are going to shake. And what is it that's going to happen when water they above ground with a shake? The water go push. And when the water push, what happens when water push? It clears whatever is in its way. No, no understand me I try break down to no. That's how basic I'm trying to make it as a Jamaican to a next fellow Jamaican. And as me say, if you don't want to listen to me, take no device them, research. And that we get internet for. And if you go taps and roses and beg, it is also to educate oneself. Be in the know. Be aware. Alright, Jamaicans, the time I go finish start up my kids them cause school, them have to go to school, so I'll probably do another live some other time. I don't think I have no time today, but I just want to know aware of what's happening. So we as Jamaicans need to make a difference. We as Jamaicans, you see, when Andrew did a video the other day, we tell we say, oh, anybody will come talk and ray. You know what I did want to see, and I'm surprised that I didn't see. Every single Jamaican that have a smartphone was supposed to take out their phone and speak whatever them have in their mind and send a message to the Prime Minister. They never have to cuss bad word. They never have to cuss no dirty word. All they have to do is take up them smartphone and just like how they chat me, chat you, chat the Prime Minister to him face. And show him say, we are one. All for one, one for all. But because L.A. Lewis and the others not see that unity there, them step back and I can't blame them. Because before them, many have lost their lives. Now people may say, oh, you say L.A. Lewis and L.A. Lewis a madman, L.A. Lewis a madman. Ask yourself this. What madman have you ever seen them inviting to every parliament meeting, every tribal affair, every government affairs? L.A. Lewis is always there and he's always welcome. We no see him there and nobody a throw him out. We no see him at the parliament meeting them and nobody a disrespect him. We see him there and him and them a smile and shake and talk. That means he must know something that we don't know. When that man telling us say more run it all, we see him do it on the camera. Don't. We no see nothing come out of it like how we see when the other get to youth them do what them do and rare and things come out of it. No, we don't. Or no, we didn't. So sometimes when you no yeah and tap farm fool, because we have common sense. We may not have book knowledge, but as a people, I believe we have common sense. Make we use them, no? Make we use them while we still can. Please. Until next time, I get ready me picnic them. I'm out.